once the variable view has been set, so I've just set the respondent as in scale, where I'll be typing we have only 4 respondents: first respondent, second respondent, third respondent, fourth respondent, and we have just set the nominal data, the categorical data for gender, and age is in values, right? So come to data view, we can directly enter the values over here, right? So I type for first respondent, I type as 1, and gender I'll be selecting male, so in that case select 1 and enter, and you have the age 20, right? Then go to the second respondent 2, and the gender is say female and age is 21. In similar way, go for the third respondent and the gender is male, I put it as 1, and the age is 22. And go for the respondent 4 and gender is female, I put it as 2, and age is 21. So this is a simple thing that we have done. So when in this the tab you find this, right, the value labels. So when you click that, it will show the value labels. The coding part has been shown. When you click that, you find that it will show the coding of the male female. So this can be seen, right? Now the next thing that we have to do is that we go to the one more Spss data editor, which is called Spss Viewer. Okay, so you have one more screen over here. So this is your screen. So in this screen, this is your Spss Statistics Viewer. So this is your Spss data editor, and this is your Spss Statistics Viewer. In this Spss Statistics Viewer, normally you find that you have the two panels over here. You have the right hand panel, this is your right hand panel, and this is your left hand panel. Right hand panel and left hand panel. So in the left hand panel, it will shows the outline of the output. So here we have not done any output over here. It shows the output of the outline of the output, right? And whatever the output that we do, that is will be displayed in the right hand panel, right? So in this case, suppose we do a simple descriptive statistics for this. Say I go to analysis, do a descriptive statistics, descriptives, and I go for this one, right? I put here the gender, the age, and options. So just for example purposes, right? I go for this also, and I press it OK. So you find that this gives you the output window. It's for example purpose, right? So in this case, you find that in the statistics viewer, in the right hand panel, you find that the output has been given over here, and in the left hand panel, it gives you the outline of the output, right? And you have the first thing that you have is the log file. So this log file will give you how actually it has worked, how it is worked in a coding format. So this gives you the coding format, how the Spss has accessed in the coding format. But we are not more concerned into that, right? We are more concerned with the output part. In similar way, you have the descriptives over here, okay? The title, the notes. So if you have analyzed a very large data part, you can go to a specific part. Suppose I go to the active data set, go to this one. Go to descriptive set, it will just highlight this one. So if the analysis is very large and we have to go to the specific output, you can select from this, right? So you just select from the descriptives and you can go to the specific output. For that, you can go to the left hand panel and you can start selecting it. If you don't want this log panel, you can just do the double click, it will just go off. So this is a log panel over here, log over here. So log is nothing but the sequence of operations continuously performed by the Spss internally, and that will be listed over here, right? It's a timeline. It start working the process as a timeline mode. So in this panel, you find there is a difference between these two. So in this statistics data editor, you have the menus over here, right? And in the statistics viewer, you find that these are the same menus over here, but you have two additional menus over here in the statistics viewer. So one is, what are those? You can find here itself, right? In this you have the two additional menu which is given here is insert and format. Insert and format. So insert, when you go to insert, you can go for, you can just use it for inserting your headings, any new heading, or comment, or any page breaks. If you require any page breaks, you can go for the page break also, right? So suppose I go for the new heading, suppose I put here no heading, so I can change the new heading also. So here you find that once I click the new heading, it will give you new heading over here. In similar way, if I go to the, suppose I click this one and I go to insert and I require a new title below that or the new title above it. So we go to descriptive and click new title. So it gives you the new title. So in this case, suppose I say that say customer perception on digital marketing. So I can type the title also. So this can be done with the help of insert menu, right? Then you have one more thing called the format command. So in this format command, you can arrange the output in a user friendly way. Suppose you want the center aligned of the output, okay, the center aligned, or you want left aligned, or you require the align to be right. So it is as per your requirement that you can go for the format menu. So you have insert menu and the format menu, which is an additional menu in your Spss Statistics Viewer. Suppose you want this output to be exported, right? So you can export it by going to the file, right? And you go for the export option. So this is your export. Go to export. I click here the export. The export output dialog box will open, and in this you find that what type of document you want. So when you click this one, you find that it could be anything, right? What type of the document output you want. It could be PDF, it could be text, right? Or it could be Excel. So depending upon the output you require, you can do that. So in this case, suppose I require the docs. Suppose I want the Word in itself, right? And I will just select it and I just press OK. It will just convert it and it will be kept there, right? So when I done the export part, the document will be there in the desktop, right? So just minimize this one, right? I go to the desktop. So in the desktop, you find the data set over here, right? So this is your customer perception. So you have the customer perception given over here, right? So I will double click open the doc file. The file is been opened. So this is the doc file that you want. So these are the things which has been given over here. It is giving the log file is also there, the log, right? Then you want the output which is given in the Word document. So this is the helpful part of your Spss Statistics Viewer.